Is it time to buy or sell Rocket Lab USA stock? In this video, we will explore Rocket Lab USA in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025. Now, we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest insights. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 23rd of April, 2025, our system has classified Rocket Lab USA as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of -0.11. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has surpassed our expectations, achieving a gain of 33.91% since we first suggested purchasing Rocket Lab USA 34 days ago. This results in an average return of 1% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The stock is positioned in the center of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, suggesting that further increases within this trend are likely. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 58.55% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 41.1% and 73.98%. Considering the longer term, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of 152.65%. Based on our estimates, the stock's performance could vary from 93.88% to 281.51% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $52.68 and $103.66. Our latest daily update for Rocket Lab USA includes the headline, "A very red day for Rocket Lab USA Inc. stock price after an 8.33% fall in the Tuesday trading session." The Rocket Lab USA Inc. stock price decreased by 8.33% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, dropping from $29.64 to $27.17. During this trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 9.93%, with a day low of $27.09 and a day high of $29.78. The price has been quite volatile over this period, resulting in a 5.53% loss over the last 2 weeks. Notably, the trading volume also declined on this day, which is actually a positive indicator, as volume should ideally align with stock performance. On the last day, trading volume decreased by 29 million shares, totaling 30 million shares traded for approximately $805.05 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock reached $33.34, while the lowest price fell to $4.20. Currently, the price stands 18.51%, or $6.17, below the 52-week high of $33.34, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Rocket Lab, trading under the ticker RKLB, has experienced significant bullish momentum recently, with shares rallying by 66% in just 3 months. This surge is largely attributed to a series of successful satellite launches, solidifying Rocket Lab's role in the competitive space sector. In addition to this growth, recent executive actions from the Trump administration aimed at enhancing American drone capabilities have created a favorable market environment, benefiting companies like Rocket Lab. The increased interest in space and drone technology is boosting investor confidence and could help stabilize stock prices in the short term. However, investors should proceed with caution. Concerns regarding valuation and rising debt levels may temper enthusiasm, especially for new buyers. While Rocket Lab maintains a strong position in the expanding commercial space market, a sector projected to grow from $500 billion to $1.8 trillion annually by the year 2035, the potential for volatility remains. In the long run, sustained demand for launch services will be critical. Successful execution of contracts and the ability to capitalize on increasing commercial and governmental interest in space exploration are essential for maintaining elevated stock prices. Overall, Rocket Lab is well positioned for growth, but it will need to navigate certain financial headwinds to ensure its long-term success. Analyst ratings. On the 3rd day of June 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned RKLB an overweight rating, along with a hold action. On the 28th day of February 2025, it was reported that KeyBank once again assigned RKLB an overweight rating with a hold action. On the 14th day of November 2024, it was reported that BTIG gave RKLB a neutral rating with a hold action. On the 23rd day of October 2024, it was reported that KeyBank provided RKLB with an overweight rating along with a hold action. On the 27th day of September 2024, it was reported that KeyBank again assigned RKLB an overweight rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Rocket Lab USA stock a general strong sell rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio and the price-to-book ratio, both rated as strong sell. When it comes to return on investment, analysts also classify the stock with a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Rocket Lab USA. The stock of Rocket Lab USA Incorporated presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there's a buy signal indicated by the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, this creates a general buying signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. If the stock continues to rise, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $27.49. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at about $24.48. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will signal a sell. Additionally, some negative signals have emerged that may affect short-term performance. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Monday, June 9, 2025, and thus far, the stock has declined by 8.33%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, there is presently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading session, which reduces overall risk as volume tends to follow price movements. That's it. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots show a sell signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger indicates a buy signal from 46 days ago. The short-term moving average presents a sell signal from 2 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a sell signal from 37 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal from 40 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average indicates a sell signal from 23 days ago. The long-term moving average presents a buy signal from 20 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 14 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Let's explore the support, risk, and stop loss for Rocket Lab USA. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level, stemming from accumulated volume at $24.13 and $20.59. There is an inherent risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead the stock to drop to the next support level. In the case of Rocket Lab USA, Inc., support is identified just below today's level at $24.13. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume is located at $20.59 and $20.51. This stock can experience significant movements throughout the day, reflecting its volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is categorized as high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $2.69 between its high and low, which constitutes a change of 9.93%. In the last week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 9.24%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Rocket Lab USA, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important measure indicates a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio suggests that the company is experiencing losses. Even established companies can have downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios may indicate insufficient profitability and pose risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 6th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at negative 0.0749. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Rocket Lab USA. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Rocket Lab USA is at $28.92. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Rocket Lab USA faces its first support level at $24.13. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Rocket Lab USA from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 30th of May, 2025, Klein Frank conducted an insider sale of 44,885 shares of common stock. On the 2nd of June, 2025, Klein Frank conducted an insider sale of 1,818 shares of common stock. On the 30th of May, 2025, Company Arjun conducted an insider sale of 28,988 shares of common stock. On the 2nd of June, 2025, Company Arjun conducted an insider sale of 5,194 shares of common stock. On the 30th of May, 2025, Spice Adam C conducted an insider sale of 63,444 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 27.877. Overall, insiders purchased 54,689,740 shares and sold 113,249,249 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $25.56, reflecting a decrease of 5.92%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, indicating a higher level of risk. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is Rocket Lab USA stock a good buy? Rocket Lab USA Incorporated exhibits several positive signals. However, we do not consider these sufficient for a buy recommendation at this time. Currently, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors may want to hold or accumulate shares while waiting for further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have adjusted our analysis conclusion for this stock from a strong buy to a hold or accumulate recommendation since our last evaluation. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 11th of June, we anticipate that Rocket Lab USA will open higher by 84 cents, with trading expected to begin at $28.01. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. It is essential not to base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.